Hello, my loves. Okay, I really hope this live video works because it was acting up when I tried to do my kids live, and that was lame. Let's turn on some music really quick. My tummy is a little upset this morning. It's not really enjoying all of the food that I've been feeding it. Okay, how's everybody doing today? You guys excited for yoga? I'm actually not really bringing a lot of heat today. Today's going to be a lot of focus on stretch, primarily in our hips and our back. Okay, this works. Got a little bit of tunes. Okay, we're going to start. Let's get my watch going. Everybody turn your watches on. Yoga. Okay. So we're going to start laying down. We're going to do our nice little side stretch. So I'm going to walk my feet to the left, cross it over, keep those shoulders flat on the ground. We get that nice side twist. Ooh. It's cold out here right now. I feel like it's colder out here than it was this morning. Did some of you guys get hail last night that live on the other side of base? All right, we're going to bring it to the other side, guys. Walk those feet over, cross. That nice side stretch. Feels so good. Just waking up our bodies. Okay, when you're ready, come back to center. We're going to roll ourselves slowly up. And we're going to do our normal warm-up routine. So seated, ankles are stacked. Take a deep breath. Okay, so we're going to start with our forward fold. We're going to walk our hands out. Try to release that back. My hips are so tight. They need this today. So really try to focus on any areas today that you're feeling tension in your legs, back, wherever. Just try to take a deep breath into it and just try to relax and let your body melt in that spot. If we hold on to the tension, we cannot lengthen. Try to come down a little further. Guys, when you're ready, we're going to walk our hands over to the left. Really pull that side, get that nice side stretch. And let's walk it all the way back to the other side. My whole body hurts. Look at all those ladies on this live right now. Everybody loves yoga. I love it. All right, ladies, back to center. We're going to take a deep inhale in. And go as low as you can go. Just let your body melt. And slowly come up. Okay, we're going to stick our feet out straight in front into a staff pose. Heels come up off the ground. Strong fingertips in the ground, straight back. And we're going to hold here. And release. Back up. And release. My legs are tired. Okay, one more. Hold it. Okay, we're going to release. Hands on our legs. We're going to slowly bring our body forward. You can grab those feet, grab those feet. Feels so good. I never stretch like this anymore. My calves need a good stretch out. So just try to relax into that burn. And we're gonna slowly roll ourselves back. Let's get back into our stacked ankles. All right, we're gonna start with neck circles. So we're gonna do 5 in each direction. We're gonna drop that chin down, drag it around, up and over. One more. All right, switch direction. One more. Okay, so we're gonna play with a little tension. I'm gonna bring my hand up over on this side of my head. I'm gonna push against my head against my palm. So I'm creating tension in my neck. And release. And I'm gonna stretch my neck out from side to side. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Create that tension. We're gonna work against each other. And relax. Stretch that neck out. You can drop those arms down. A little deeper of a stretch. Good. Okay, so we're going to get into our shoulders. We're going to start with shoulder shrugs. So I want you bring gravity, bring those shoulders down to the ground as low as they go. And then we're going to squeeze our ears and come back down and squeeze. Up, down, down one more time. Okay, we're gonna move our shoulders, alternating. And we're gonna switch direction. Sexy shoulders, huh? I can't. Oh, Lord. Oh, rolling back. Okay, we're going to get our elbows up. Circle those back. Bring those elbows together in the front. And reverse. Bring those elbows forward. Really open that back. Beautiful. Okay. We have wrists, and then we're going to do my favorite wrist stretch ever. So hands are going to come out. Take our fists. We're going to draw some circles with them. And switch direction. Open our palms. Same circles. Different hand position. Switch direction. All right, crazy 8s. So we're going to draw 8s with our wrists. Stagger our fingers. Opposite way. Should feel funky. Hang on. All right, shake them out. Okay, our wrist stretch. We're going to tuck our fingers underneath our feet. Ooh, that hurt. And we're going to slowly lean back. Too much, too much. Ooh, my wrist does not like that today. So I'm just going to set it on the ground and stretch. Yeah, my wrist doesn't like that one bit today. Usually that feels really nice. Holding that stretch. You should feel it go all the way up your forearms. Okay. All right. Let's put the back of our hands on the ground. Can you guys see my hands? Yep, we got to bring them forward. So try to flatten the back of your hands down. We're just folding our wrists in a different way. Good. All right. So we're going to do a toe stretch really quick. We're going to get up on our feet. Get up on our tiptoes. Stretching out our feet. Okay, now we're going to come back down. Our tops of our feet are going to be flat on the ground. Here, I'm going to go to the side so you guys can see. I'm going to push up with my hands, and I'm going to stretch out the tops of my feet, my ankles. And drop. We're going to do that one more time. Here we go. Up. And down. Good job. Okay. Whew. We're going to slowly stand up. Get into our mountain pose. So for my mountain pose, it's a very strong pose. Every single muscle in your body should be activated, even though it looks like you're just standing. So my feet are hip distance apart. My toes are slightly spread out, which is going to open up my legs, open up my thighs, flex quads, back, shoulders are rolled back, chest is open, back muscles flexed, core is tight, arms are flexed, we're looking up to the sky. We're going to hold our mountain pose. Glutes are activated. Okay, we're going to take a deep inhale in and exhale down. So we're going to start legs fairly straight. Just hang forward. Sway back and forth. As we come up, inhale in into a back bend. Uh-oh, I need to silence my phone. Exhale down. Forward fold. Just trying to go a little deeper with it. Really try to melt that body over those legs. Release that lower back. Ragdoll back and forth. We're going to slowly work our way up into our back bend. Ooh, my chest popped. And down again. This is our last one. Try to get that body as close to those legs as you can. Relax your neck. We're swaying back and forth. Slowly roll up. Arms come up. One last back bend. And arms come down. All right, guys, we're going to get into our down dog now. Do some heel raises. All right, we're pushing our chest towards our quads. We're going to pedal our feet out. Push, push, push. Okay, so we're going to do 10 heel raises. 1, 2, 3. Feel that nice stretch down the back of your legs as you bring those heels down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good. So now from here, we got our down dog. Woo. We're going to forward roll to plank and back up. Stretch. Plank. Stretch. Roll to plank. Stretch. Last one. Roll to plank. We're going to hold. Push up through those shoulders. All right, we're going to drop our knees down into child's pose. To relax our shoulders, we're going to bring our arms back down towards our feet. Totally relax those shoulders. We're going to need them. All right, guys, slowly roll up. We're going to do some side plank, a little side plank flow. So we're going to start ankles stacked, and we're going to rotate over, rotate, again. Again. Switch. Last round. And final plank. We're going to come back to regular plank. Hold it. Push up through those shoulders. And drop down. Back to child's pose. Circle those arms down. And relax. All right, guys. Just slowly come up. All right, so we're going to do this a little different than we've done our yoga classes before. We're going to work on one side of our body. We've got 5 different moves, and then we're going to work our way through on the other side. So we're going to start in a low lunge, arms up. So from kneeling, we're going to work on our right side first. I'm going to bring this foot up, curl that back toe under, low lunge. If you need to drop that back knee, you're welcome to. We're going to start here. Arms are up. From here, we're going to slowly bring that knee down, I'm going to reach back, grab my leg, and twist. Whew. All right, slowly release that leg down, back to forward. Now we're going to get into a lizard pose. So I'm walking both my hands on the inside of my foot. That nice stretch. Silence my phone. So my foot is up, or my leg is up. Hands are inside. When you're ready, we're going to drop down into our forearms. Have some coffee. So right now we're in a low lizard. Really just let those hips open up. Relax into it. Let go of that tension. Okay, come back up. We're going to bring this foot in. Get into our pigeon pose. So from here, we can stay up. Make sure that back foot's straight behind you. Start here. Then we're going to bring our arms down to our mats. And if you feel comfortable, you can bring your head all the way down. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to come back up. Bring our knee up, back to child's pose. Okay, when you're ready, we're back up. Going back into that low lunge. So we're going to curl that back foot, push up, arms come up. And slowly drop back that back leg. Twist open to grab that foot. Whew. I have the hardest time with balance with this pose. There we go. Just got to find it. All right, ladies, slowly drop that leg down. Bring both of our hands inside our leg. Drop down into a high lizard. Just let those hips fall to gravity. I am so tight on this side, I can barely stand it. Okay, so when you're ready, we can come down to our forearms for a low lizard. Okay, when you're ready, back up, bring that leg in for our pigeon, sit those hips back, and drop into it. Beautiful job, ladies. Find that tension, release it. All right, guys, we're going to slowly come up. Oh yeah, that felt good. Okay, so we're going to get into a little bit more hip opening, and then we're going to hold our frog pose for quite a while today. So we're going to start with butterfly. Got the bottoms of my feet together. I'm going to lean forward like a forward fold as I push my legs down. Pushing down, pushing down. Gonna do a little leaning side to side. Feels good. Just stretch out those sides, that lower back. Let's circle around. Oh, it feels so good. Oh. And one more round. Beautiful. Okay. So from butterfly pose, we're going to go into double pigeon pose. So our legs are ready for this. Just like we would crisscross, but we're going to bring our ankle up on top of our thigh. You ideally would want these to lay flat on top of each other, but that's how tight my hips are, that this leg is up this high. So we're just going to sit here, try to let it melt, try to relax where we're holding tension. Just moves like this where you can see your imbalance. Okay, come up, guys. We're going to switch legs. This guy's going to be on the bottom. And this guy on top. Same thing, very tight hips. This side's a little better. Just going to let it melt. All right, guys, when you're ready, we're going to come out of here. So I'm going to do a cow face pose. So this leg is going to come down. Over here, I'm going to bring my heel back to my bottom. This guy's going to come up over the top. Bringing my legs together in a tight bind. Feet are both on the ground. We're going to hold this here. Whose hips are just destroyed right now? Do all of these hurt a lot? Oh, that's why it's so good that we're doing these. So just try to relax. Beautiful. Not sure what happened to our jams. All right, guys, slowly unravel. We're going to switch sides. This foot's going to come back down towards my bottom, over the top. Squeeze those thighs together. This feels really horrible, but good at the same time. Good job, ladies. All right, we're going to slowly unbind. Okay, we're going to get into the much loved frog. So our frog is wide. If you need to do it on the length of your mat, you can. I'm going to do it from the side so you guys can see what my back is doing. But I'm going to bring my legs out wide. My feet are going to stay directly behind my knees. They don't go out. They don't go in. Straight behind. I'm going to drop down on my forearms. And I'm just going to let my hips melt open. My core stays tight through this. So my belly's not hanging down. I keep my core activated and I just let my hips melt open. Just breathe through, ladies. My arms are strong. Just try to release where you feel that tension. Beautiful. Got about 15 more seconds. I'm going to slowly come out of it. My arms are on fire. All right, guys, slowly close those hips, roll those knees in. We're going to roll back into child's pose. Drop those shoulders back. All right, ladies, slowly come up. All right, so we're gonna get on our backs. We did this with the live earlier, but now it's even more important to do this move after we've held frog, when everything's gonna be a little bit looser. Oh, my hips feel amazing right now. Okay, so we are going to bring our foot up. Flatten that back against the ground. Pull through. Lean back. Stretch out the back of that leg. Stretch your sciatic. All right, guys, when you're ready, we're going to slowly roll up. Straighten that bottom foot. Grab your baby. And we're going to rock her. Roll onto that glute. You can lean back a little bit, roll onto that glute. I like to go in a little bit of a circular motion. Rolling out that glute. Let's see how many times I can say rolling out that glute, guys. Okay, now I'm going to roll backwards the other way. All right, release that leg down, slowly lay back. We're going to be switching sides. Flex that foot, pull through to that needle. Oh yeah. Let that hamstring just release. Ooh. Guys, when you're ready, we're going to slowly roll up. Grab that baby. Flatten that foot. We're going to rock her back and forth. Oh, Lordy, my coffee's right there. I almost spilled it. Rocking her back and forth. Okay, we're going to circle around. Oh my gosh, sorry, trying to come out here, Auntie Allie. Got him. This is my sister's last day here. She's been a huge help. Circle that around. All right, beautiful, ladies. Okay, now we're gonna have some fun. I've got my garage door behind me. Grab a wall. We're gonna work on getting up into a cannonball. Which is kind of step one for learning how to do a headstand, or you guys can do a shoulder stand. So I'm going to show the shoulder stand first because that's going to be slightly our modification. Either of these is fine. So our shoulder stand, we're going to lay back, flatten our back against the ground, kick our hips up. So you're going to put your hands, place them directly underneath top of your hip bones, and we're just going to be holding up like this. So you're just going to stay up there for as long as you can. It's really important when you're in a shoulder stand, you're not turning your neck from side to side. You want to keep your neck looking straight up at your toes, and you can flex your toes up or flex your toes down or play around with both. For my cannonball, I'm going to have to put my butt right in your guys' face so you guys can see. All right. So actually, I got to show you from right here first. When I go to get up on my cannonball, the most important thing that you can do is railroad track your arms, because if your elbows go out like this, you're not going to have the foundation that you need. And you got to think about everything as foundation. Everything needs to be in line. Your elbows need to be directly under your shoulders. And then as you bring your body up, your hips will be directly over your chest. If your hips are out here, you're going to lose your balance. So everything needs to be in a straight line. So railroad track my arms, right distance apart. I'm going to lace my fingers together, and I'm going to put my head flat on the ground. Not my elbow or not my forehead, not the back of my head. Flat on the ground. Okay. So from here, I'm going to walk my toes up. This is your cannonball. You're pushing up through your shoulders. And if you feel comfortable with a headstand, you can straighten your feet up. And you can use your wall for support. But everything is going to be in a straight line. So I'm going to lower down into my cannonball. This takes a lot of core strength. And then slowly lower. How we doing, guys? Anybody trying that cannonball? Let's get into our shoulder stand. So if you're in your cannonball, stay in it as long as you can. When you're ready to come down, we're going to get into our shoulder stand, and then I'm going to show you guys how to do a plow pose. So for both of these, we need to make sure that we keep our face straight. So you guys are going to watch me do it before you guys get into it. So I've got my shoulder stand, and from here I'm going to bring my toes down behind my head to the ground, and then I'm going to clasp my hands down here. So I'm going to stretch out my lower back. I'm keeping my head very straight, and then you're going to roll back up slowly to return. Okay, you guys ready? We're going to get into shoulder stand. I bring those elbows in for a nice little support, and we're just going to hang out right here in our shoulder stand. When you're ready, slowly bring those legs down, touch the ground, hands come out, clasp them if you can. And then slowly roll down, one vertebrae at a time. Carefully bring those feet down. When you get down to the ground, move that pelvis, flatten that pelvis against the ground so that we straighten our back out. Good. Okay, guys, from here, where are we at? I can't wait to hear if you guys did your cannonball today. Okay, we are going to do windshield wipers, and then I've got some nice little shoulder stretches, and then we're going to get into Savasana. So, for our windshield wipers, I like to bring my hands up like this, like cactus arms, up on the ground. Knees are bent at a 90-degree angle, and we're going to go from side to side, twisting just at that lower back. Try to keep your shoulders on the ground, though you do not twist. We are just twisting at our core and our hips. Beautiful, ladies. I feel like I worked my way down the mat. I did. Okay. Now we're going to get into a shoulder stretch. So we're going to flip over onto our bellies. My arm's going to come out straight over here. I'm going to roll my body over. This gives us a really nice twist in our back, the middle of our back, rolls out our shoulder, opens everything up. All right, switch directions. So this opposite arm comes straight back, roll open. And back to center, ladies. We're going to roll back onto our backs. Get into our twist. Cross these legs over. Roll them open. Keep those shoulders squared on the ground. So if you have to pick yourself up to flatten your back, do that. You should just be twisting at your core. All right, when you're ready, we're going to switch sides. So bring those hips back up to center. Cross the other leg. Roll those hips open. And roll back to center. Okay, guys, so we're going to do some froggy swims. Let's bring those knees up to our chest. And we're going to swim our legs out in circles. And switch direction. Okay, cross your ankles, give yourself a nice little bear hug, and we're gonna roll from side to side. All right, one last happy baby. Either grab your big toes, grab the outside of your feet. We're gonna open those hips up one last time. Try to bring those knees as close to the ground as you can. Just really let those hips open up. We're gonna roll side to side. All right, ladies, slowly bring our legs down to ground. We're gonna get into our Savasana. I know we would all love to lay here and take a nap, but we'll keep our Savasana a little quick today because I'm sure all the kids are getting a little crazy. So let's just focus on our breath, focus on our mouth being completely relaxed, no tension in our head. Just do a full body check and make sure that there's no tension anywhere. Begin. right, ladies, 3 deep breaths in and out. Slowly roll up. Crisscross. Hands to heart. The light in me honors the light within you. Cheers to your weekend, ladies. Namaste. All right, guys, good job. Look at that. I'll let you out of here in 54 minutes instead of over an hour. So nice job, everybody. I will see you on Monday. Look for extra credit. We're going to be posting some extra credit points you guys can earn this weekend. Bye.